question is actually about anger. I realized that the whole week...
You have a lot of it, right?
Yes, and you don't want to see it.
I can tell, I can feel it, it's all there. It's good though, I like it.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's the whole thing. Like, I don't know how to express it. Like, from the moment I feel like I am not okay with something, I don't know what is the in-between step of showing my I don't know if it's anger or like disagreement or like, yeah.
So what is your relationship to boundaries?
Hard to define.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like things can come into your system and you don't realize it until it's too late, and then it's like an overreaction.
And then it's like I need to speak up, and then...
But by that time it's a bit too late.
Yeah,
It's crossed the line, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you know how you improve boundaries?
By... I don't know. What I would do now is like, whenever something happens to me, I would try to feel if I'd crossed my boundary or not.
Mm-hmm.
And
great. That's one way.
there.
That's waiting for something to cross. Another boundary is asserting it before it gets crossed. So you are in a receptive boundary, but I'm talking about proactive boundaries. Proactive boundaries are around practicing speaking your truth, sharing your needs, sharing your preferences, letting people know who you are, what you're about, what's in and what's not. Defining your life by your yes and being very clear about your no. These are proactive boundaries. If you are always in reactive boundaries, which means I'm going to wait until someone crosses the line before I assert a no, then it's very hard to learn boundaries because that line is never known. So good boundaries start by knowing yourself, and it starts just with your preferences and your values. And actually practice saying, this is who I am, this is what I stand for, these are my needs, these are my wants. And it's a great red flag if you ever meet somebody who makes that wrong in you. My encouragement would be one of the things that you look for is a man who cherishes and is in devotion to your anger and like loves it. It's like it inspires him. Now, you have to be conscious not to be continuously emotionally vomiting on him and projecting, but that raw fire, it's a beautiful gift to behold. Yes, which means you're going to attract somebody who really doesn't like it, so just be warned. To test you around that.